Bad joke countdown. What do you think? Do you think that building rocks? Hello everybody, in this video we are in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and right now we're standing in front of the Harvard Museum of Natural History. We decided to come over here because we wanted to check out this little museum, but also we're going to take a look at Harvard. We're going to walk through Harvard, look at the halls and things like that, just look at the grounds and kind of look at Harvard Square and just check it out and then give you guys a little overview of what you can expect if you come here. Alright, let's get to it. Let's go in the Harvard shop. See if they have any UCLA stuff.
It looked bigger from the outside.
I thought it was going to be like this huge shop. No, it's a nice little shop. Hats. The shirts, watermelon shot glasses. Look at this. You got a little tiger, your favorite tigers. And a moose. The moose. Let's see. That's cute. What's that? Oh, that's probably a dog, a baby blanket.
Baby blanket.
Yeah. It's a lot of pressure.
I know.
See? The jackets and things like that. What's it say? Freshman? Harvard on the back? Oh, this one then. Yeah, here it goes. See? Oh, that one. Future freshman.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's just a lot of pressure. Keychains and stickers, magnets, and look, may not accept free advice, offered or accepted. No politics, no religion. What do you think? You think I could do that? Free advice? I always have free advice. The only difference is I would take the money. We have decided to have brunch at the Grafton Street Pub here in Harvard Square. I'm getting something different. They're getting their OG Benny. We're just in a normal Benny. You're getting what?
The red line breakfast.
What's that?
Basically eggs and bacon, a biscuit, sweet potato home fries,
and sausage. I'm probably gonna have it because she doesn't eat that. The sweet potatoes, they have sweet potato fries. I don't know if it says sweet potato fries or anything, but for breakfast, it's sweet potato home fries. I'm not a real big sweet potato fan, so we'll see how that goes. All right. You got your breakfast. How's it look? First of all, first impressions. Looks good. It almost looks English, or it almost looks English or from UK. Even I don't think your bacon is
crisp.
Oh yeah, no, it's crisp.
It's halfway done.
Yeah, and then you're not even gonna eat this.
No. Should I ask for all bacon? But I thought you might want to.
Oh, you're trying the potato?
Not bad. I'm not a big fan of sweet potato.
Yeah, I'll try one. Here we go. Yeah. This is a sweet potato. And this is mine. It's called the OG Benedict. It looks like English muffins, spinach, sausage, and hard-boiled egg with, I like a lemon hollandaise sauce. And it looks really good. Can't wait to dig into that. There it is. Little yolk.
see the holiday stuff.
No, it's good. So this is, they got a Shake Shack, boiling crab, another pub. They have across the street, they have a Tasty Burger. It's on the corner of JFK and Mount Auburn Street. But here's all the stuff to eat. Here we are. Open ye the gates, that the righteous nation which keepeth the truth may enter in. We're going into Harvard. See, did you ever think you'd go to Harvard?
No, never.
See? So that's a statue of John Harvard, the founder of Harvard University. And these people are all waiting in line to take a picture with this statue. That's cool. If those kids end up coming here, they can say, look, I always knew. So just roaming through Harvard is cool. I think it's neat. I've never, you know, obviously I've only been to a junior college. Never been to a real university, and you see it in movies and things like that, and it still doesn't, it's not the same as when you're actually standing here and you see like the halls and how big they are, and the students like sitting around just taking in the relaxation before classes really begin, especially since it's the weekend. Yeah, look at this here. My school didn't have that on it. And then there's this big hall behind us. It's massive. Look at that. And people are trying to take pictures on the steps, and people are trying to walk in and out of the building. Yeah. I think it's pretty neat that we found it without actually following our GPS guidance. Yeah, there wasn't even any signs, we just figured it out ourselves. Anyway, let's go in. Right off the bat, we get a dire wolf. This is from California. La Brea Tar Pits, it says. So we're gonna start right here. So we're gonna start in the grass and flowers, and then we'll go this way, this way. So here we go. Hey, you read it right. Pushed enter. I feel like I'm kind of in a classroom, don't you?
Yeah. So like this one, the roots don't really look like glass. They do kind of look like they're fake.
They look fake, but they look like plastic or something.
Yeah, a lot of the plants look real.
Yeah, they look either real or
like a plastic, yeah.
Yeah. But they're all supposedly glass. It's amazing. Alright, now we're gonna see the paleontology and life exhibits, sea creatures, all that stuff over here. Hey, look at that. See, the thing is, if we evolve from monkeys, how come there's still monkeys? Who said that? I think it was,
someone was really smart.
No, it was Herschel Walker. The football player, the football player that's running for office. He says, if we evolved from apes, how come there's still apes? Oh no! Dead gophers! No! Not dead gophers. My dad would like this, the pigeons. He let all his pigeons go, but he used to have the ones that fly around and roll and all that stuff. Who's that guy? Those bugs. Pretty. Pretty. Not so pretty. Look, what's that? Oh, it's Kevin from Up. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It took you a second though, huh? It looks like him. Or her. She was a mom.
Changing the rate on us and like how much.
Paleontology. Little rhinoceros. Oh, it's a graveyard. This guy, come right at you. I know it's some kind of sloth.
Water loving.
South American giant, the ground sloth. Can you imagine seeing that? Just like a big sloth, or looks like a big rodent coming at you. I knew this was a mastodon from seeing it because a mammoth, the tusks are different. This is what they found in Hemet, was a mastodon. Looks like he's smiling. Oh, we got a Plesiosaurus there. Look at that guy. That's the only thing, is I wonder if he actually stood that way. Because we know that when they first put skeletons together, they just put them together. Didn't really figure out how they actually stand. So I'm curious to see how this dinosaur really stood. I don't think he's put its tail on the ground like that. And then look at this bad boy. Woo! Look at that. It's called a Kronosaurus. That'd be interesting to go out for a swim and you see that guy. So you look all the way down. It says this skeleton is 42 feet in length. So 42 feet of that swimming at you. It's bigger than Jaws. Look at the size of this Triceratops skull. That's one of the dinos I'd like to see in real life. See how they walk around. I'm figuring they walk a lot like elephants and rhinos. Yeah, this is got like current animals. Look at this guy. It's a little owl.
It's cute.
Huh. See, this is the kind of sloth I'd be used to. So that giant one. Look.
Ew. Yeah.
What's the matter? What's the matter?
No, thank you.
Come on over here. Take a look.
Wow.
Get a closer
There's
look.
beautiful hummingbirds over here.
But look. It's a common squirrel monkey. See, look at him. He's huge.
He's next to a Cuban boa.
Come on, you gotta come down this aisle. Go on, you gotta make it down there. They're not even alive.
Gross.
Your stuff's on the other side anyway. Look. Tigers. That's what you are, you're a tiger. Right? Your Chinese horoscope? What's my Chinese horoscope? Monkey. Hi, monkeys. It's funny because I had an uncle with that nose. The marine life. Oh, this is an actual. No, it's not an actual aquarium. The way they have the lights going and everything. It's a neat effect. Salmon, trout. I love catching trout with my dad. Clean them, wrap them in foil, stuff them with onions and stuff, and just cook them over the fire. That's a really cool diorama. But yeah, I really like the effect they did here with the, I don't know if I can see it, but yeah, the way they do the lights up there. Make it look like they're underwater. When you first walked in, I swear I thought it was an aquarium. Then as you actually look, you see, okay, nothing's moving. Ooh, I ate one of your cousins the other day, and I'm gonna have another. See this right here? This says alligator gar, right? See it? First time I was ever introduced to a gar, or I saw it, something like it, was Tom and Jerry cartoon. They went fishing, and that was in the river or lake they were fishing in. So it leads me to believe that Tom and Jerry live in the Gulf Coast or lower Mississippi, because that's where these are. Or they were on vacation. Whoa. I thought we were done with this side. Look at all this. What is this called? The Great Mammal Hall? Wow. There's a lot more stuff than I thought. Look at that. Look at that. The size of these things. Oh. It's big. Imagine cracking that back.
They have little like ankle bars.
Looks like something off the Dark Crystal.
It's scary, right? See what it's called? Hey, hey. They say it?
Yeah.
Hey, hey.
I guess it's neat that they have the skeleton and they have,
Yeah, that's cool.
you know, the taxidermy kind of thingy. They're kind of cool.
What's next? Zofnas Family Gallery, New England Forest. Oh, so we're going to see some indigenous animals to the area that we are vacationing. So that fox looks like when I would yell at our dog. That's the same face. Let's see if Carrie thinks so. It's gonna make her sad, but we'll see. The little red fox there. Does that remind you of anything? When does it remind you of Yodi though? Like, look at the face. What would be happening when he makes that face the way he looks?
He's in trouble?
Yeah, he's in trouble, right? Like I have to yell at him or something?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I thought when I saw it. So you thought the same thing? That's how he looks when he's like, I didn't do it, Mama. I didn't do it. Save me from Daddy.
Dad's being mean to me.
Dad's being mean to me, yeah. Think I should be in this case?
Huh?
I should be in this case.
No.
Because I'm a real fun guy. When we finish with this section, we're going to make our way across the gift shop here to the other side of the museum, where they have Earth and Planetary Sciences, Climate Change, and the Peabody Museum. And those are artifacts and archaeological. Oh, well, anyway, there's a lot of old stuff. They have it mislabeled. I believe that's not elevate. That's kryptonite. Alright, enough of the rocks. Here is the entrance to the Peabody Museum of Archaeology and Ethnology. Ethnology, I don't even know what that is. There we go, look at this. Muchos Mexicos. I don't know. For Muchos Mexicos, it's kind of a small room. Now open, all the world is here. Here goes American anthropology. Look at that. Imagine driving that through the snow.
Wow.
Must look really nice when it was brand new. So we were on the 3rd floor, and we walked over to the 4th floor, and there's more stuff on the 1st floor, but the museum's closing in like 10-15 minutes, so I have a secret. There's an elevator. Fun. See, I got the secret elevator. See, please enter. See, more stuff. It says Native American. It's indigenous people. Look, here's what Terry does in Tahoe. Right? Didn't she build an igloo once?
Yeah, she did.
I don't think she had a stove and everything, but yeah.
No.
Look at that. Wow. I know I said it already, but that's a clue I wouldn't want to get in a fight with whoever owned that. So I hope I'd have that one. You know this is Sitting Bull, right? The Tonka Iotonka Sitting Bull, 1831 to 1890. So we just finished the museums. We expected to not spend much time in it.
No.
Because when we looked online, it said 15 minutes, 30 minutes if you take your time. But I don't know what they were talking about. If they're just talking about just like the dinosaur portion of the Natural History Museum, maybe that's what they're talking about. Maybe I think that's what they're
one room. I don't know.
Yeah, that one room of the the dinosaurs and fossils. Because when we got our tickets, it was for the Harvard Museum of Natural History.
Right.
But then they told us you also get to go to the Peabody Museum. It's the, let me see here, the Peabody Museum of Archaeology and Ethnology. I don't know what ethnology means. I think that's like amazing things of ethnic, so like the study of
Culture.
like different cultures. I think that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's my guess. That's my Jeopardy answer. Or click, 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 click. What is the study of human culture? If I was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, final answer. We spent how long?
2.5 hours.
2.5, almost 3 hours. The only reason we stopped is because they were closing, and we actually hurried in the last little bit. So yeah, I would say set about 3 hours aside just for that, just for those two museums, because so the Natural History Museum right here behind us there, one floor. It's only no, actually there's 2 floors, because when you go to the very end of it, the animals, there's another floor you can go up and see some more animals, and there's these big whales and stuff hanging from the ceiling. But then when you go to the Peabody Museum, that has 3 floors. So it's real not a lot to see on the first floor. I mean, there's stuff to see, but then you go up to the 2nd floor, and there's more stuff, and then you go all the way down to the 1st floor. Now you can walk the stairs, or like I did, I showed her where the elevator was, because to go from like the 4th floor all the way down to the 1st floor.
Yeah.
And there's no exit back to the Natural History Museum from the 4th or the 1st floor. You have to go back to the 3rd floor to get out. But yeah, the very bottom floor was indigenous people, like North American indigenous people, and that was really cool. I mean, we kind of rushed through it.
Wish I could have spent
You
more
know,
time there.
more time in that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. The 4th floor is like kind of like, I don't know, like almost like turn of the century kind of
Yeah.
stuff, or I don't know. There was some 1800 stuff. And,
Yeah.
things like that, American
It was
things.
talking about bringing anthropology to the World's
Yeah,
Fair.
and things like that.
Yeah.
It was really cool. But yeah, the bottom floor, I like that a lot. But yeah, I think so. Really set aside about, like I said, about 3 hours to do it. Plus more time if you want to look around Harvard. Just walking around the campus was pretty neat to see the kids getting ready for school.
Yeah.
I got the shirt, and I didn't have to pay tuition.
Thank God.
Thank
And
God.
they have 2 more museums that we didn't go to.
And there's 2 more museums we didn't go. And there's probably even more, but this one
Yeah.
says Harvard Museum of Science and Culture, One World, 4 museums. I'm looking at these papers I have on the ground. I threw the maps. I dropped the maps, and just in case I need to remind myself. But you guys can see me looking down. What's he looking at? Oh, and I picked up a magnet. I got that there. So that was my souvenir from this trip to Harvard.
And
Well, I got the shirt.
the souvenir.
Yeah, you know, there's a fun fact is Carrie was actually accepted to Harvard back in the day, but then she met me and decided I was a better choice than going to Harvard. What do you think, guys? Did she make the right decision? Yeah, I don't think so either.
I guess
Big
I wasn't
mis-
that smart.
in the words of Julie Roberts, big mistake. Big mistake.
Came in.
I'm surprised she sits down with that stick up her butt because she's a sucker. The things I've talked her into. Anyway, anyway, with that, we hope you guys enjoyed this video. We had fun here. But yeah, if you're in the Boston area, Cambridge area, stop by Boston and check out these museums. It's a lot of fun. And also a good thing to do would be to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click notifications so you never miss one of our other videos. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Have fun. I'll see you in the next video, and now I'm going to send it off to Carrie to say goodbye.
Bye. Why are you sending it off to me?
Because when I was say see you next video, and then I wave goodbye, and she's like, bye, bye, all sad, like she's sorry to see you guys go.
I am.
You know, because if you don't, you know, because honestly, if you guys don't know, if you have your little webcam on, she's looking. She's looking and she's writing down passwords.
I'm a peeper, huh?
She's a peeper. That's where her son gets it. Maybe one day I'll share that story about Ambrose, the peeper.
Such a cute.
Anyway, bye everyone.
Bye.